Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us with Retekess model number TR636, this is an AM, FM stereo, Bluetooth, USB, CD player, portable boombox with auxiliary in. This retails for $53.99 at Amazon. At the time I bought this, it is 20% off coupon, bringing the price down to $43. Not bad. So let's check it out. Hey, I'm a fan of these small mini boomboxes, and I try to review quite a few on my channel. I like the flush fitting handles, very nice. Stereo separation is nice, and each radio does something a little different. So what do you get in the box? You get the TR636. Took it out as a huge box, wouldn't fit on my bench. You also get an AC cord. Okay, this radio is powered by AC or batteries, which is nice. The last one I reviewed was AC only. And we get a nice remote. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that. Better than those little cheap ones with the little membrane buttons. So we get their nice remote. And of course we get a cool user manual. I can flip through this really quick. Don't want to spend a ton of time on it. But you can see the contents there. It's a pretty basic setup. You have some pretty small printing here. Yeah, let's try to hold this up. Go rather quick because you can freeze frame this stuff. I just want to show you specifications. There you go. There's some information there about power supply and CD playback frequency. There you go. Batteries, takes 4C batteries. I don't know why they chose C's. I guess to make it more lightweight. That's one thing I like about this unit, is that it's lightweight. Sleep function, playing the CD, a lot of steps there. I don't understand why there's so many steps just to put a CD in. Shouldn't be that hard. USB, same as CD functions. There's your Bluetooth. Did I miss a page? Nope. Okay, so we have the remote control. There you are. What it can do. Because, yeah, I'm kind of going to breeze over that because I don't want to spend too much time on the remote. I want to spend time on the radio and in maintenance. So I think I covered all the pages there. Let's see, anything else? I think there's other languages. Yeah, other languages. Let's see. And make sure I didn't skip a page. Nope. Okay, so that's it for the manual. All right, so let's go ahead and put the stuff aside, and we will see what this thing can do. Rock on. Yeah. All right, so the Retekess. I like the look of it. It comes in white. It's got a matte finish body with a high gloss top. Interesting choice that they did there. Liking that. So let's talk about dimensions of this bad boy. Doesn't quite fit full on my camera screen, but we'll get by. So dimensions is 8 inches in length and 8 inches in depth. So same on both. That's nice for where you're trying to put it. And it has a height of 4 1/4 inches from top to bottom. There you go. So it is fairly compact, as you can see here. I've had bigger units, and this one I do like because it's smaller. Probably because it's not using as large of a battery bay. The other ones I reviewed, they used 6D cells, which worked really well for the CD player. 4Cs has a hard time driving the CD, unfortunately. Don't know why that is. Tested myself, they're brand new. You have to use AC for the CD player. Just thought I'd tell you right away, up front. So that's the dimensions. Yeah, weight a little over, I think, 1.2 kilograms if you're wondering for weight. So let's do size comparison real quick. I'm just going to set stuff on top of it. Makes it easy. Here's a CC pocket. Give you an idea for size. It can spin. It's 11:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA, in case we do any kind of band scan. Not sure what we'll try to hear, but we could try the radio and see what picks it up. Here we have a CC Skywave. Again, just for size comparison. If you have any of these radios, great. And if you don't, you know what else comes out. If you've been watching my channel for any time, Iron Man. Iron Man. He can spin it like no one can. He is the master man with the master plan. He's Iron Man. He loves Retekess radios from China land. I'm Iron Man. Come get some. I don't know. Yeah, that's always fun. So we got features of the TR636. So like I said, the glossy top, matte finish, built-in handle, flush fitting. I like that fit and finish. Looks really good. Well put together. Pretty impressed with the quality build of this radio. So we'll look from the side. Show you different things. We have a thumb drive input. There's no micro SD, which would be really nice on here. That's one thing I wish it had. But you do get a USB thumb drive spot for playing MP3. And the nice thing about the USB thumb drive spot, it does remember the track position and track you're on if you pause the radio before you turn it off, or you just turn it off. If you hit stop, it resets to track 1. So that's unfortunate. But it will save if you do turn it off properly. Auxiliary in is fantastic. I enjoy this. It takes a stereo input in and plays stereo out. Fantastic. I was using my CC Pocket with it, and maybe I'll try to demo that tonight. Headphone jack is stereo. Beautiful. This radio is FM stereo. Gotta love that. Of course, playback in Bluetooth and MP3 and CD is all going to be stereo as well. When you're on those modes, expect strong lows, moderate mids, and decent highs on most headphones. AM band, expect low neutral tone, which is good for talk and sports radio. Volume control, real simple. We got our speakers here. I measured them kind of by just looking and eyeballing them there. I got 2 3/4 inches. They're probably 3-inch speakers if they measure them diagonally from the mounting points, probably here and here. So there we go. You get 2 of them. Boom, of course, stereo. Gotta love it. Interesting setup here. It looks really basic, and that's okay. It doesn't look real frilly or not much went into design here in the front. They kept it simple and basic. I kind of like that. So here we go with buttons. So you get your pause, play, stop. You get your power, sleep function. Sleep's a big deal on here. There's a lot of options for sleep. 100 minutes, 90, 80, 70. Goes down in 10-minute increments. You actuate it with that power button there or the remote control. Remote control has a dedicated sleep button there, as you can see. So that's nice. We got a function button, takes you through the functions, of course, AM, FM, radio, or actually the radio, Bluetooth, USB. I'll try to show it to you. And of course, we have a mode select, and mode select allows you to change when you're on CD and MP3 the repeat functions. So you can repeat the same track over and over, repeat all in one folder, repeat all tracks, or random, or back to normal, which is nice. And of course, A to B, so you can do a track starting at A, ending at B, so you set that up. So you listen to the same lyrics over and over if you're practicing karaoke or something. And AM, FM, you toggle that with that button. Of course, fast forward, track forward, rewind, track back. Again, pretty simple setup. Infrared sensor, though this radio, to keep power saving, there is no on switch on the remote, which is kind of a bummer. I wish you had like an on button, especially because this is AC driven. Maybe when you plug the AC in, the on would work, and if you're on batteries, it wouldn't to save the juice, I'm guessing. But they didn't do that. Maybe they will in the future revision. I don't know, but I wish they had an on with the remote, and they don't. So down here is a sleep. And a little red LED lights up when their sleep function is activated. Nice. So let's go ahead. We got the top here. Open this up. We got the CD player. Again, pretty simple, basic, classic radio club. Yeah. Love it. Okay, going to the right-hand side, we got tuning wheel. It's for tuning the radio. It's digital tune. Looks like a digital tuner, but it's not super accurate for some reason. It's almost like a digital frequency counter, but it's not because it's a DSP radio, but it doesn't quite land on the exact frequency. On the back here, we have our lift-up antenna. It's got a little holder for it, which is nice. It extends out to 16 inches. Vented back for the transformer, and of course the plug-in for the AC cord. On the bottom, we have our battery bay. You open up that door and you'll have 4 C batteries. I'm not going to do that because I want to smash the lid, so there's a little sticker there. I don't know if you can see what it says. It's got a serial number. There you go. Runs on DC 6 volts. So there it is, and 4 little rubber feet here. Alright, cool. So, we're going to turn this thing on and jam. But before we do that, let's talk about FM reception. See how well we did? Not too bad. FM reception report, based it on a 5-tier method. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This scored a solid good. Found 67 stations, so 3-star rating. And after 67 stations, it found above average rating, which is nice. Selectivity was also good. Even with the small antenna, I was able to find weak stations next to strong stations. Absolutely fantastic. Hopefully we can demo that tonight as well, the FM band. So yeah, let's get to demoing this thing. So turn it on. Let's show you how this works. So I will go ahead and press the button here. Now there's no backlight for the LCD as well, which I find a little bit of a bummer. I wish it had it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, in stereo.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
You'll be hearing it in mono because I only have a mono mic, but you can see here it's displaying. Let's see if I can get up to the top there. You got your play icon, it says USB, we're playing MP3s, folder 1, and the track we're on, track 1, elapsed time.
The Johnson's Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly.
Got some old-time radio on here. Sounds really good. In person, this thing sounds spacious and fantastic.
With Bill Thompson, Gail Gordon, Arthur Q. Bryan, and me, Harlow Wilcox. The script is by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie. Music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. Who are wishing like this one, polish it twice, drop the instant you put your floor at a steaming punishment from whose eye is a surface easy to keep clean. Dust, dirt, and spilled things can be whisked away with
So
just
yeah,
the
you
wipe
can
of a damp
pause. Now let's see if this works. Turn off the power. Go to sleep. Press and hold. Turn off the power. Okay. If you just tap it once, it goes into sleep mode, which is actually kind of nice. So power's off. We turn the power back on. It should go to USB and it should pick up where it left off. Let's find out. Folder 3. Track 10.
cloth.
There we
Be sure
go.
to try the improved Johnson Self-Polishing Glow Coat. More than ever, it's the better way to bring out the beauty of the home.
So it remembers, which is nice. I think it's just more.
With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd.
Okay, cool. So there it is. So we'll just go ahead and pause that. Let's go ahead and go through the functions. All right, so Bluetooth. It'll come up as TR636, pretty basic. Get your Bluetooth device and rock out. Auxiliary in, which we'll check out in a little bit. Radio. And then it just cycles. CD mode. Now CD's in there, but it may or may not play. Because the 4C batteries just doesn't seem to be enough to power it up. When I hook the AC up, it drives it. So you can hear it trying. And it's not because I'm holding it like this. If I hold it flat, yeah, it's trying to read up. I don't think there's enough power. So, yeah, we'll just keep going here. Back to USB. So we want to go to the radio. So let's keep hitting this button here. Okay, radio. There we are, 88. So I'm going to hook up a wire to it to do the FM band scan. See what we can hear in FM. That's always awesome, right? We like our portable radios along with our CD and MP3 playback. Stereo. Just love the way it sounds. And guys, it sounds really cool when you're using your small tinny speaker sounding radios that are awesome pulling in. With this, it's just amazing. So hopefully I'll get to demo that in a second. So let's not spend a ton of time here. I'm going to go rather quick. Hooked up a little wire, 12-foot wire there, goes to my window blinds on the inside of the house. Subfloor basement. Hopefully you guys can read that. It's 88 megahertz right now. And it's like in steps. It's really weird tuning, but like I said, it's not exact. Nice.
Is incredible. It's got some. He just put out another book, his fourth book, and it rose to Amazon with. The materials had arrived. Holy Ghost awakened. Opened slightly later, and where materials had arrived, that they ran out of ballot papers. And so, amidst this frustration and this outcry...
So you can look, you can see, you got the frequency of the band, and it says stereo. See the ST there? On the top right of the screen says ST. Can't really point it with my thumb, but it's right there, ST. I could tell because the sound changed on my table.
7 a.m. and closed at 7 p.m. today.
And
Just angle it.
when I fall, I get back up again.
may vary.
With every other attorney in town talking about...
Whoops.
Over 150,000 people collect billions of dollars for their injuries.
They get to you and I can't stop pulling a can. Like, damn. Let it go. You want to be a TV episode. What more can I? I don't like the way me through the sorrow.
Cemetery that a nigga get buried on.
Be this heavy, everything changed.
UNICEF ITU Global Initiative to connect schools across the globe to the internet. Accidental damage protection included. Get rare deals on select laptops and desktops.
Yeah, FM stereo sounds really good on here. Pressed.
Now at Dell.com.
Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. I'm a human on that.
Okay, that's that. Let's go AM. I turned it, actually worked pretty good aiming at the light. Figured it out. So I'll have it on an angle here if you guys are okay with that. At the top of the AM band. The AM band, not so great. During the day, I only got good. It's good for locals. Maybe picked up 1 or 2 weak stations, but that's about it. And then it got really quiet at the top of the band. So I'm not too impressed with that. So of course with the AM band, we don't need the little clip-on antenna. That's only for FM. So get rid of that. Now I do want to demo the little radio with the auxiliary in. Okay, I'm hooked up around there. All right, don't want to break my antenna. Okay, so we're on the AM band. I'm not going to be spinning this radio, so we're just going to hear what we can hear. So let's go ahead. This direction is not so... Yeah, I guess this direction is pretty good. Northeast, it gets a lot of stations. Southwest. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it up.
Is not as robust as...
Power Stack 20-volt max 5 amp hour battery kit. And get a select bare tool free. Lowe's knows home improvement.
Local WSCR, Chicago.
Savings vary based on purchase amount. Supply. See Lowe's.com for details. While supplies last.
Our local station, WFMC, which is the classical station.
Yeah, WNNS.
I mean, the difference in format was stark.
Right, WNNS. Springfield's best variety.
Exactly.
WGN 720, Chicago. Kind of overpowering everything.
Oh yeah, that's the way it works. But your key is for a while, because that's the thing when you're.
Ruth will discuss her extremely moving debut novel, Untethered. Join us this Saturday at 1 p.m. on Zoomer Radio. You can follow us
Zoomer Radio.
on Instagram and Facebook.
So this is CFCM, Zoomer Radio, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast. That way.
Her spirit, his dream, and the hottest dancing on Broadway.
Mentioned a few times. I'm dumbfounded. You wish to
WGR, Detroit, Michigan.
let people know that you're the
County left his Manhattan apartment Wednesday morning a confident man.
780 WBBM, Chicago.
Defending the rights of all Americans.
The former Trump lawyer was indicted along with the former president and
Don't they care anymore?
I think that people have become divorced from the consequences of their actions, or they think if they
Louisville, Kentucky, 300 miles.
people in the nuclear industry,
Southeast.
politicians and the like, if they have enough money, they will be immune to the consequences. They have their hidey hole.
860 CJBC, as you can see, it says 890 on the display. Toronto, Ontario.
But you really need to be patient.
Conversation with him.
Reading one of these books.
I don't want to read those stupid books.
More stories.
So you get the idea. I'm just going to go to the top of the band real quick to hear what it sounds like. I think it's WHO 1040.
Life insurance is ever easy. We decided that
Okay, so this radio woke up in the evening, so if you want to DX a little bit, you probably could. With it. On AM. Most people are probably not going to use this for AM.
See how this goes and to see.
This is the world, and if so, artifacts held upon us and through us. It's impossible.
40. Okay. So, we can't confirm they were on the tarmac 7.
Down the right field line, that's headed into the corner.
It's now in the hands of the federal government, Department of Transportation.
CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. That landed right.
My old manager healthy. No matter the meal plan,
oh, nice.
the taste buds, they've got you covered. Get started.
Des Moines, Iowa, KBGG. 280 miles west on 1700. Okay, so in the evening, it wakes up. During the day, it was pretty dead. Okay, so we only have a few minutes left. Let's go to auxiliary. You know, I forgot to mention, there's no hiss on headphones either, which is nice. So no hiss to worry about. Oh, on CD, get off of there. Yeah, we want auxiliary. Come on. Not Bluetooth, auxiliary, there we go. So yeah, auxiliary is pretty cool. What I'm going to do is hook up a pocket here. I got a really long patch cable. This acts as the antenna too, by the way, which is awesome. So we're just going to plug it in to the auxiliary in right here. See that? Stereo input. Tight fitting. Okay, hold on. We're going to do this on camera without everything falling off. There we are. And then we're going to take it and run this wire to my CC pocket. Now, today was a good day. I picked up 7 weather channels with this thing. Couldn't believe it. First time ever. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. And let's see if we can pick up some stuff. So we'll go ahead. We're already on. We'll turn it on. Should be in the FM stereo mode headset. On, please. Channel 6, which I usually don't get. Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's pretty cool. It's picking that up, barely. A little choppy.
10 to 20 knots. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Sheboygan, Wisconsin to Pentwater, Michigan South. Rest of tonight. West.
And if you want to DX with a little pocket, using this as your speaker source, that's awesome. Switch the band over to AM.
And said that it brought...
Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride. Eligible items. You said this. He sorry. And
so there's WSM Nashville, Tennessee. Sweet. Picking up a hint of WFAN.
Electrifying players, the NFL. Now, as late as the Angels will be getting into New York, they, of course, do not play tomorrow. But the Reds do. The Reds do. The Angels will play.
WLW, Cincinnati. So, yeah, it's really nice. And, of course, when you do FM stereo, it plays in stereo on here as well.
Third base line.
Medic.
Atlanta.
Prosecutors informed from the corporation,
LLC, corporation, entity. If you only need corporate services for your current business.
New York. 750 miles. So yeah, this little CC pocket rocks.
And as little as 30 minutes. What? No way. They sure do. USA Corp gets all state and federal.
WABC. Don't know if I told you.
Easy and simple for you while dealing with all those complex government bureaucracies. They offer free consultations for new
by the level of revelation and staggering amount.
.com for event details.
Is the body shaping answer?
KOA, Denver. You get a little bit of RFI from the back of the radio, just right back in here. It might be where the Bluetooth module is or the USB module. So if you hold it back there, you'll be in trouble. But if you're holding it right here off to the side, you're fine. Or especially 3 feet away. No problems at all. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Enjoying it.
8 laws to 11 a.m. Stop smoking seminar. Starts out with 3 premium fillets, charboiled and individually topped with the horseradish.
Still, if you need any help, I'm just about 45 minutes away from you.
Since I roasted last year and does I feel like it?
So you get the idea. It's awesome for auxiliary, and I love it for that. So let's do some final thoughts on the Retekess TR636. Go ahead and just unplug that. We'll set the pocket off to the side. Yeah, and like I said, the remote, I didn't really go over it, but as you can see, it's a pretty basic setup. You just press what you need, and it'll work. It's like I said, the only thing that it's missing is the power on feature, which would have been nice on this remote. But you can set up programming, so you can program your tracks with the numeric keypad. That's actually real handy if you want to do that. And you can go folder up, folder down with this as well. So if you have multiple folders on a CD with MP3s or your USB thumb drive, you can do that as well. So that's really handy. And of course, instant Bluetooth right there. Again, very straightforward remote. All right, so yeah, so let's talk about final verdict on this bad boy. $43 when it's on sale is a fantastic deal for this. I would buy it for $43 again. $53 was a little bit pricey. I probably wouldn't buy it at $53 or $54, but on sale, definitely worthy pickup. I like the stereo sound. It's fantastic. Listening to headphones is pleasant. It's lightweight. I do like how lightweight this is, and I like the solid auxiliary in, as you just saw me demonstrate. I would like what I'd want on this is a lit up display, which would be nice. At least amber or something so you can see that in the dark. That's one thing this thing needs. Better tuning accuracy with the radio tuner, of course. A micro SD card slot. And of course power on from the remote. Would be nice things to have. So verdict, it's a maybe. You have to like what I showed you in this type of package because there's a lot of different ones out there. And Retekess competes against itself a bit because it has different models. So it gets a maybe recommendation because it might fit some people, may not. For me, it's pretty good. I like it. I'm enjoying it. Just wish it had micro SD. That would be fantastic. If Retekess is watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like Retekess Radio, subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of more. And 3, comment below what you think about this TR636 model. Would it be in your repertoire of radios or not? Let me know. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in my next video.